I brushed my teeth, and I go to the dentist every 6 months, guys. Kayla, how was your breath?
It was pretty good. It wasn't that bad.
Fantastic. So we believe here at American Animal Hospital in keeping clean breath, clean teeth. And I know I made a face when I was doing my breath, but it actually does smell really good, so I'm very proud of myself.
Good job.
Awesome, fantastic, awesome. So what we're here to talk about to you today is your pet might be experiencing bad breath. So if your pet is experiencing bad breath, stop and listen to us, okay? So what we'd like to go over is what is the process here at American Animal Hospital for the actual dental cleaning, okay? So it's gonna go into steps. So Miss Kayla here is gonna answer that for me because she does them all the time and amazingly and quick and fast and efficient. And then we're also monitoring that anesthesia.
Yes.
So make sure that they're healthy and
stable.
There you go.
Stable.
There you go. So Kayla, what is the first thing that you do when you transfer a patient from the treatment room into the surgical suite?
So we get them hooked up to all of our monitors to make sure that they're stable in the process of doing that dental exam.
Of course.
That is very important. The first few minutes seem to be the most important in getting that pet stable. So a lot of changes can be made. So we watch and adjust during that time.
Absolutely. And that would include like an ECG monitor, a CO2 monitor, blood pressure monitor, temperature monitoring. We have a huge screen inside the surgical suite where the entire practice can actually visualize all the monitoring, heart rate, oxygen. So it's like clear as day, right? Would you say that that's like super helpful for you and the team?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Good. And then the next thing?
So after that, we'll do a mouth exam. After we do the mouth exam, we do prefer that all you great owners do dental radiographs so we can see what's going on under the tooth. Because yes, I can chip away all that tartar and clean those teeth, but if there's something going on under that gum line that we can't see, you might be coming back in a couple months.
For more issues. Like
the
primary issue might not be handled unless we catch it on radiographs.
Exactly.
But I will say that with that mouth exam, we always do a before picture for you guys. We do send those to our owners, and then after the dental cleaning, we do an after picture as well. So you will get the before and the after to your cell phone, to a textable number. That way you guys can have and see what we're seeing and why it's so important to be cleaning these animals' teeth all the time, right?
Yes.
So once a year, if you're a very diligent owner, you're going to do it every 6 months. What breeds would you say would be more the types of breeds that do need those dental cleanings more often, like maybe every 6 months or 8 months?
Definitely those small breeds like Chihuahuas, Dachshunds, Pomeranians. Just, sometimes the longer hair breeds too, the hair gets under the lip and it just holds more bacteria too. So
we see that with cats too.
Yes.
With cats, they have a lot of hair that's on that gum line, and what happens with that hair is as they're eating and drinking, that hair is literally sawing into their gums, and it becomes very, very painful.
Yes.
Awesome.
We've had a few owners that actually request us to trim the lip hair because they're constantly licking, and I'm like, well, maybe it's just the hair. And usually most of the time it is, if they didn't need an extraction.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Fantastic. So we'll evaluate the mouth, we take our before pictures, we go ahead and do the scaling and the polishing, and then we'll go ahead and do the probing. So talk to me, what are we doing when we're probing around the teeth? Have you ever been to the dentist and they're going 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2? What does that even mean? And we do it too. So can you explain that to the owners?
So we have a probe. It looks like a little L shape, and we are seeing if there's any pockets or soft spots under that gum line, because if you do hit a spot where you can just make it disappear, there's a pocket under there, and we call that furcation. It's where the root is being exposed so much that where the roots branch off, we can actually go straight through that middle, and that is a big issue that can affect your pet's health a lot.
Absolutely. So if you can already see the roots, and if you can stick that probe between the roots, then that furcation is definitely there, and that is not a good thing. And then the rest of the probing is done along the side of the teeth to see, because if you do have a deep pocket up into that gum line, then you're gonna have, that's where bacteria has traveled, and that's where that gum has released. And you potentially have a tooth root abscess. That bacteria can all go all the way to the root of that tooth and create a tooth root abscess. And we can clearly see those on dental radiographs, which is what Kayla was talking about before. And then at the end of the day, we take our after photos and the pet goes into recovery, right?
Yes, it's amazing.
Absolutely.
And the owners love that before and after. It's so hard sometimes because you might only see inside that pet's mouth once at that exam, once a year. But once you see the before and afters, it's like, wow.
So clear.
Yes.
Well, if you guys have any questions about how we perform dental cleanings here at Camp Animal Hospital, please drop a comment below. And next month is dental month, so
yes,
let's go.
Get those dentals.